There's a new kid in town. Should the Sneaky Goblin be worried that he might be replaced? Let's take a look and see. So I'm super excited about this specific event because I have always been a massive fan of the Sneaky Goblin, and we received 298 war medals. These are dark days, Chief. Let's go through this. Now just sign here, here, and here. So let's take a look at this event track. That's not the event track, that's the gold pass. Event track, dark deal, and let's collect the debt collector. Let's collect the debt collector, and let's see exactly what it does. But first, let's go through the track and see what we got. Lots of metals, lots of glowy ore. We don't need glowy ore, we need starry ore. We need lots and lots of star. Well, it looks like we got some. This is my strategic rust account, so we are definitely not going to be buying the event pass, since the only thing that I buy on this account is the gold pass, but we might be buying the event pass on my main account. Let's take a look and see. But first, let's check out this troop. Now, this is my normal farming army. I take in 100 Sneaky Goblins, 20 Wall Breakers, 4 Earthquake spells, 2 jumps, and 3 invis. Let's do a quick raid with this to kind of show you how I attack. Okay, so I typically look for something that's over 1 million each of gold and elixir, and then over 10,000 dark. That's kind of my standard that I look for. Actually, and I did not check out these storages. That is pretty freaking cool. I'm not sure how I feel about the balls of elixir. The coins are super cool, but the balls of elixir, I kind of feel like maybe a fish tank with it oozing out of the sides. I don't know, but let's go start collecting. Oh, and actually we can already use our debt collectors. All right, so this is how we do with our regular Sneaky Goblins. We're going to go ahead and collect those, and then we're going to try to compare that with a debt collector. What? Was that it? Was that it? Was that literally it? What? There's no way. Let's try it. All right, no. Let's try it on another one. All right, here we go. Okay, so obviously debt collectors can't be used on their own. Let's try it out here. Okay. Cool, I guess. They die really fast. And if they took down the collector in like one swipe, or the mine in one swipe, then like they would be powerful and super cool. But I gotta look at this again. All right, this is a debt collector versus wizard tower. Oh, and that expo might be in range too. But let's try this. Yeah, and he's dead. So we already answered the question. Should Sneaky Goblin be worried that the debt collector might replace them? Absolutely not. And this is just one Sneaky Goblin, and we're able to take everything down before it dies. Now, granted, the Sneaky Goblin as well dies pretty quick. The Sneaky Goblin dies less quickly than the Loot Collector does. Maybe we'll have to come up with a different army, and then we'll see maybe the Debt Collector will do maybe some Giants. We'll throw down some Giants in front of the Debt Collector and see if they're actually worth using, although at this point, doesn't really look like it. Let's go ahead and collect the rest of this loot. And we got the Town Hall down with 10 seconds. All right, good. Oh, I guess the rest of that loot's in the CC. Let's go ahead and end the battle. Let's go back to our army and see what we can set up. That was not a bad grab. See what we can set up as far as protecting these debt collectors, because maybe I'm just not doing it right. So let's take a look and see. All right, so we're going to keep the same spell complement. We're going to get rid of our Sneaky Goblins. We are going to do, I wonder how many housing space these guys got. 4 housing space. So they're even more housing space than the Sneaky Goblin. Holy cow. Holy cow. All right, we're going to do, I don't know, 50, 30. We're going to do 30 giants, but giants are only level 5 because I never use them, and we're going to do 47 deck collectors. Let's go in and see exactly what this does. Okay, so here's great. 1.8 million each of golden elixir, 11,000 dark. This is above where I like to start. It's going to be a little difficult to collect. This is a super rush base. And you know what? I totally forgot to bring wall breakers. But let's go ahead and do this. Since there are no... Oh, let's see how they do on walls. Wow, that is super slow. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe you can get through those walls. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This way and see. Okay, the wall's going down pretty quickly. We're lucky that these are like level 3 walls. Because if they were max walls, we would be here for the entire 3 minutes waiting for them to work through. And let's hope that there are no CC troops because they're going to take out our deck collectors. There go the deck. Okay, so if you put like 5 of them in a row, they can take it down in one swipe. All right, I get that. And we got them coming in on this side with their big, massive packs. They're clearing out that crap. So they do great when they're not under fire. Let's see. They're going to start coming under fire by these Inferno Towers. And they're going to die. And that was crap. Okay, well, you know what we're going to do? These are so crappy. I'm sorry, Supercell. But this is super crappy troop. I don't understand. I don't understand. All right, we're just going to do this. We're just going to blah. And let's go ahead and release our heroes. That way we can actually get some loot on this. Siege barracks to the rescue. And deck collectors. Here we go. And because my giants are all level 5, they're all dying super quickly. All right, we're going to have to... We can tome. These deck collectors are going to die so fast. Pop. The king ability. And my queen is getting down that last gold collector. Those loot collectors are dying. Let's try to get down the town hall. If we don't get down the hall, we'll still got 50%. So we're not going to lose any trophies. Oh. That doesn't look like we're going to get down the town hall. Because my queen is going after a wall. Oh. There we go. We're going to get down the town hall. Yay. And boom. All right. Let's see how much loot we got. Wow. This actually might be the most loot that I farmed in a long time, since we had that loot event a long time ago. How? When I looked at it, it was only like 1.8 million. How do we get 3 million of each and 20,000 dark? This is a conundrum. All right. So needless to say, my goblins are maxed because I use sneaky goblins all the time because they are the absolute best farming troop in the game. My giants are level 5 because I only upgrade troops and spells that I use a lot. I almost got everything done. Like on our strategic rush journey, we are really, really far along. I'm super excited about that. We're using books of fighting. I think I have a book of spells still that I can use. Yep, book of spells. So we're going to cut that off, and then a lot of our stuff is already max. And again, so that design is super cool. I really like the gold storage design. Again, I'm not so sure about the elixir storage design. That looks a little weird. The balls. Like, I really think they should have had a fish tank where it looked like the elixir was water. Maybe they could have had a village girl who was climbing up out of it or something. Because it kind of looks like a magic trick. So that is the deck collector. Even in the video, they have to put like 10 down in order for it to actually get anything. Here, that's so much housing space right there. Deck collector, will it replace the sneaky goblin? Absolutely not. The sneaky goblin has nothing to worry about. It has job security for a really long time because the deck collectors are super crappy. Make sure you like the video, subscribe if you have not yet. Until the next video, my name is TipDog20. I'll see you then.